Hello everyone and welcome back to Let There Be Homesteaders. Today in this video I will be pruning my grape plants. Enjoy the video, guys. So I got my pruners here, cleaned them off, sterilized them, and now I have my grape plants right here. And these are our grape plants. This is going to be the third year that they've been in the ground, so this is the third season. And last year we received a little hint of what we would get this year. As I'm looking down here, I see our first cluster of grapes. How awesome is that? And last year we received a little hint of what we would get this year, hopefully. So right now I just unburied these from a little area right here. All in this area I removed a bunch of our winter covering that protected these. Right here is where my grapes used to be. They were trellising up this trellis right here. And right now I had covered them with some insulation for the winter because we get sub-zero degree temperatures. Threw some debris over here, not debris, but some leftover garden material for insulation, along with some soil, some dirt, to keep it compacted for the winter and insulated from our sub-zero degree temperatures. This next year will be our third year, so we should get an abundant harvest from this grape plant that's grown here. All in this area, I removed a bunch of our winter covering that protected these. And as you can see, our grapes have produced and started to bud all the way up here. And I've trellised it up. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just isolate my prunes and take down what I feel will be best for the growth for this plant, how I feel that may bring forth more grapes. You usually want to keep one vine that can grow into multiple vines and split, but I'm just going to take some of these off because I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. However, last year I let it grow vigorous, meaning it grew very strong, and so what that did was put a lot of leaves and buds on this plant, and so when it went dormant, it stored all that energy into the roots. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut back the grape plant, and then I'm gonna trim down some of this vine so that it can sprawl out and grow the grapes from where I want to control the growth. I have two grape plants in here. Actually, one was a stick that I thought was dead, and it actually survived. And this one is the one that I intentionally planted. This is the accidental one, which I thought was dead, and it has survived. So we're going to be pruning these. So I already knew which one I was going to prune for this one. And typically what you want to do is you want to prune with each plant. Before you prune from plant to plant, you want to prune one plant and wash your pruner, sterilize your pruning tool. So I'm going to prune this back. And you could tell that this was alive. Here we are. Can you see the green on there? Mm-hmm. That right there means there's life.
Need to focus. Put your hand behind it.
Okay.
Yep.
That right there tells me there's life in this plant all through winter and went dormant. However, the green on there tells me that there is life in this plant. That's amazing. And actually I can graft that or root that. So keep that off to the side. And then don't need this. Don't need that. Right here. There's a bud right here. Oh, that's part of that plant. Okay. Remove the vine. Okay. Alright. Keep that bud there. And this is where I'm actually going to let this. I trim this one right here. Then this one here. And this is all basically going to be a preference. There's not going to be one right way for every individual. It's going to be just an individual choice. So I'll show you more when we get back after I'm done pruning them. I'm doing what is called basically hard prune. We're towards the end of spring, almost entering into our summertime. We're about to start planting. I just recently unburied my grape plants, and I cut off several vines. And if you've seen my other video, if I put it out yet, but in this one right here, these leaves last year on these vines produced so many leaves that it produced a lot of energy, and it's stored down and is reservation in the root system right now in this grape plant. And so what I'm doing is hard pruning, and all that energy is going to be shot and sent forth through the vine that I choose to grow on, so that these grapes can begin to grow. If you look at this plant right here, we have a lot of grapes, buds already showing. And this is just a day after coming out of the dirt. They were budding in the ground. And then down here, also down low, we have some, and a toad over there. But we have some buds right here beginning to show here. But right now I'm hard pruning so that I can cause that energy to be diverted to this one right here, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to grow, and choose this one. It's either this one or this one. I haven't fully completely decided. However, right now, basically hard pruning, and all that energy is going to be sent to the plant and hopefully produce plenty of grapes. Hopefully you guys like and follow Let There Be Homesteaders for more.